Hey everyone, Cuddeback Digital here, and today we're going to be talking cell tests and if you get a failure, how you can troubleshoot it. So as you see on the LCD screen, we have a fail code 209. What we're going to do today is go through some of the common failure codes you will get and some quick troubleshooting steps you can do while in the field to hopefully resolve these issues. Check in the description below and we'll go through some of the common issues we have. For this video, we are going to talk about fail 209. So you just ran your cell test and you got fail 209. We're going to kind of go through some of the common troubleshooting steps you can run. First thing I like to do if I ever get a cell failure when I'm running a cell test, step one, I always check my antennas. So one, we want to make sure the antennas are on tight. So if they don't feel like they're screwed on tight, screw them on tight. Also, another thing I like to check is if they're connected. So if you pull at the top, you'll notice this one comes right off. That right there is a broken antenna. If you use that, it will not connect. So we're going to want to go ahead, take this old antenna off. And we actually have a new antenna here with us. So we'll go ahead and screw the new antenna on. And sometimes we'll just pull on the antenna just to make sure it is on tight. If that gets broken like that, like I said, the antenna will not have good connection and it will not be able to get a cell test to go through. So now once my antennas are on tight, we're going to go ahead and zoom in on the LCD screen so you can see some of the other things we like to check. So now after we checked our antennas, now we're going to want to go into the cell menu and just make sure everything is set up correctly. So I'm going to go press the mode buttons to get to commands. Then I'm going to press the more button to get to cell menu. Now you can press the up or down arrow. I'm going to press the down arrow, press it again to confirm. Cell mode. Now we want to make sure this is turned on. If your cell mode is turned off, that could be a reason why the cell test is not going through. So it's turned on. Cell rate, this controls how often images get sent to you. Cell test. What I want to do is I'm going to run a cell ID test. So you can hit the up or down arrow, hit it again to confirm. What this will do is this is going to just be running the cell ID test. The camera is going to just verify that it can read both the cell modem and the SIM card on the cell camera. This test can typically take anywhere between 1 to 2 minutes to run. So as you can see on the LCD screen, the cell test or the cell ID has now shown up. So we're just going to go ahead and cycle through the numbers to make sure they are all there. So now we know the camera is reading both the SIM card and the cell modem. So now what I'm going to do is we replaced the antenna. That was most likely the issue. We're going to go ahead and run another cell test. So I'm just going to press more to get back to cell menu. Up or down key twice. More again to get to cell test. Up or down key again. It's going to ask you to confirm. Up and down key again. And now we're going to run that cell test to see if it goes through. So as you can see on the screen, our cell test is now a success. So we were able to get it to go through. So your next steps would just be to arm the camera, close up the user interface door, and that's it, you're good to go.